Hey, good morning. Hi, Bill Moulton here, along with my beautiful wife Cindy, and I'm not sure if you can see Mac in the background over here. But anyway, you know, we were approached kind of talking about new Durham Estates, and I've declined some of these things as far as the testimonial thing, but I was really excited and really happy and enthusiastic about doing this today. But anyway, we just moved into new Durham Estates just a little less than a month ago, so we're newbies here at the park. But just a little bit about me. I retired, and in fact, we're both retired. I worked for the Federal Bureau of Prisons for 20-some years, and Cindy was in retail for many years also. Kind of our successes in life are evident if you go inside the house on our walls, pictures of our children and grandchildren. We consider that our biggest success, and to be over here a little bit frequently. But anyway, as far as, you know, how did we learn about new Durham Estates? Well, I'll tell you, if you, right down the road over here, 25 years ago, I lived here for a couple of years. And in fact, we bought the first, one of the first 80-footers in. And if you go back here, I look back around, it's still there, it's still in good shape, and then the park's still here right now too. So anyway, we moved from northern Montana to come out over here. We were only there a brief period of time, but we knew it was a stage in our lives when we had to come back home. And we're back home. All our family, brothers, sisters, children, a lot of our children and grandchildren live around this area over here too. And so we're familiar with the area. And so we knew that this was going to be pretty much our last stop, and we were here to stay. And we, you know, of course, I already had a background in New Durham, and over the years since I've lived here, I've come back to visit friends over here now too, and I know the way they maintained the park over here too. And so we looked around. The price of rentals were ungodly. Cindy looked at them. They were like, you know, $1,400 a month for something that we wanted to live with. And of course, everyone knows the price of real estate over here too. So we said, what the heck, we're going to look at new Durham Estates. So we visited the website, and we liked what we saw. And actually, when the prices we looked on there, buying something new like we have right behind us over here, you know, was much more feasible to go with than having a rental or even buying a house and a property. Plus, we're familiar with the area too. But as far as motivating and seeing it, if you ever get a chance, you know, wherever you're listening to this from, if you're from this area, take a drive through over here. And as far as the reason why we choose new Durham Estates is going to be pretty evident. But as far as, you know, what got us here to begin with, we kind of, like I said, we moved from northern Montana. Although we're familiar with the area and everything else, we still weren't, you know, as trying to buy a house. We tried to do this without having to come and make the trip. Well, then we got hooked up with Liz in the office over here now. Absolutely great salesperson. And we exchanged emails and phone calls and different things to get the specifics on, you know, what we were looking for. And we found this. And her thing is, you're going to love it. And we absolutely do love it too. Now, we had family come over here and take a look at it too, but it's kind of like sight being unseen. We didn't do it. We came here with our moving van, and we unloaded over here and went in 30-minute closing and pretty much walked in the door right before that, and we really couldn't be happier. The price is uncomparable for what you get in the area, the services that provide at the park here, for the amount of mortgage and the lot rent, all things considered, is much cheaper than renting. Plus, we have an area for our little doggy Mac over here, which is around us. You know, as far as the experience with the home, you know, well, I'm going to tell you, it was a couple of days ago, we had a plumbing backup, and we're thinking, oh my God, what are we getting into? His toilet started coming up or whatever too. So we called the office, and I'm telling you, within, I don't know, an hour, the park folks were over here, realized it was a little bit more than what they could handle. The roto-rooters came out. It was all accomplished within a few hours. That's the type of service you get around here. But the biggest thing was on me and Cindy's mind at the time, because we just had our 4-year-old grandson over here before, and please don't let him pull a stuffed animal out of the sewer line over there too. That would leave a bad impression. But anyway, The response time, with our issue was good. And it's a common problem with routes, no matter where you live at. But that was a good thing. Would we choose to go someplace else? I'll tell you what, to my right over here, within less than a block, is a beautiful fishing lake and picnic area over here too. Cindy's going to talk about what excites her about the park.
They have a running trail or a walking trail within a block's distance, and I just absolutely love it. Every morning they'll see me walking my dog or running, and they have a wonderful fitness center. That is what attracted me to New Durham. We just love, you'll go by and you'll see us sitting on the porch, and we love waving to the people who go by. It's just a nice, friendly place to retire in.
They call it New Durham Estates a mobile home park. I don't think that terminology should be used here because, like I said, if you get the opportunity to just come over to the park over here and just drive around, you're going to notice the streets, you're going to notice the beautiful yards, the maintained areas over here too. And as far as the neighbors are concerned, working prisons all my life, we feel very safe, about as safe as you can be in this world. The neighbors have come over and been friendly. The park personnel, the people that live here. See, this is a family-orientated business for how many years, I don't know, or whatever, too, and it's kind of passed down the generations. But to show why it's really nice one thing that's really indicative about living here is right down the road are the two family members who help run the park, living in their same area. So they see you, they're friendly, and it's just a good environment to be in. So as far as recommending it to people, I don't have to do much recommendation. I'll have them over here. I'll say, come on over and we're going to take a ride. And we'll take a look around to see what New Durham has to offer, and I hope you do too.